Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Look at Cleveland's starting group. We got Chauncey Billups. James is out there with Martin. And it's Robinson. And it's McGrady in at the two spot. And for New York, in the backcourt, it's Curry and Thompson. Olajuwon is out there with Brown. And it's Durant in at the three spot. Here we go. The tip-off goes to Cleveland. Curry against Billups. Outside, Martin. He's looking for LeBron and finds it. It's rebounded by New York. And Curry, here we go. Outside for Durant. Three-pointer. A three-pointer is right on target.
And Durant, pure shooters in the league.
LeBron against KD. LeBron passes to Billups. McGrady outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. New York with the ball. It's a three-point game. Curry outside. And the rebound goes to Martin.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Olajuwon with a screen on McGrady. He hits Brown with the drive. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
To the paint, it's stolen by Olajuwon. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Durant, wide open, he fires. Great look, but off the mark. It's been a slow start here for Cleveland. James, and it's blocked by Brown. They retain possession. Here's Thompson. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Billups against Curry. Back to Thompson. That's the three fly. Connects from three-point range.
Klay not forcing anything, just waiting for his time. Selecting points in the flow of the offense.
Billups against Curry. Now here's Billups. He's covered closely. Pass to Martin. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Robinson. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Thompson in the corner. Lets it go with the three. And again, New York with the triple. Thompson
on the Thompson is a threat. You have to do all you can to run him off that line.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Isaiah Thomas checked in for Cleveland. McGrady with the ball. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Nice shot by Brown.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one would be playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Brown with the dunk.
I like their focus coming in to perfect execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Curry kicks to Olajuwon. A three-pointer off the mark. Cleveland trails by 13. Here's Thomas. And that time, also a missed shot. Curry deciding where to go with it. Drains the three-pointer.
They built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why. After that kind of quarter, exploding from the perimeter.
Timeout called Cleveland. Another look now for Cleveland. And it comes in for LeBron. And it's Korver in for Jason Brady. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Robinson. Hits the layup in for the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Robinson's got his second basket of the game. Now here's Curry. Pass to Elijah. Out to Thompson. Elijah with a screen on Korver. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Thompson. A tad short, but it's good off the front. Thompson's got 8.
Well, defenses think that they're there, but because Klay has that high, quick shot release, it's not quite close enough.
And it's blocked by Brown. Off to KD. Beyond the arc. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Durant with the steal.
How about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, he gets up. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. New York leads by 18. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Tuning in. We've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for New York.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming, so they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
So with Duncan sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. In the backcourt, it's Curry and Thompson. On out there with Durant, and it's Elijah in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Thompson, and again it's New York.
Great way for a three-point shooter to keep the defense honest and to show them that you can knock down mid-range shots. Klay did that.
Stolen by Durant. Pass to Thompson. Lays it up off the glass. Thompson's got 12.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Elijah inside. Thomas is on him. And it's Elijah with the jam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now here's Leonard. Still scoreless. Martin dishes to Thomas. Back to Martin. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
Just a smooth, clever playmaker. Isaiah keeping his teammates involved here.
Outside Curry. Thompson outside. It's up a 3. Yes, once again, remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
All right, rookies coming on the court. Come on,
Robinson's checked in for Duncan. And John Phillips is subbed in for Thomas. Guys, nothing has really come easy for him today.
Yeah, definitely not their best basketball. I love watching Robinson work there in the paint. Possesses that strength and touch around the basket.
Curry attacking. Olajuwon finds Thompson. Fires for three. And again, New York with the triple.
He's got a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Robinson misses.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Now here's Durant. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Brown. Thompson's got 21 in the game.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Durant. He has 5. Pulls up, high post. The kick out to Brown. And again, New York with the triple. Here's Martin. There's a minute 34 left in the second quarter. And Leonard has it in the corner. Another 3 for Cleveland.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Thompson for the triple. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game. Seconds left in the first half. Leonard the pass to Billups. Inside. Robinson finds Leonard. Pocket 6. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. And so Brown will bring it up for New York. At the elbow, it's Thompson. Back to Brown. Over Martin. The Cavaliers pull it in. Pass to Billups. Leonard with the ball. Korver gets a wide open look. And the 3 off target. Here's KD. So as we conclude the first half, so far, really one-sided. New York ahead, delivering the blowout. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. Got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Martin is out there with James. Then there's Chauncey Billups. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Robinson in his center position.
Well, you want to stop Steph in the two-man game, but he's so smart, and he'll get others involved.
Down low, here's James. And James throws it down.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass, and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Picked by Olajuwon. Durant kicks to Thompson. On the corner, and again it's New York.
The excitement on that bench grows as Klay Thompson pours it in.
Outside, Martin. The 17-footer. McGrady outside. Not enough on that one as it misses. And so here is New York. Brown the pass to Curry. For the three. The shot stood. Brown making the play. Curry's got 6.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Pass to Robinson. Back to Billups. Right side Robinson. Good D by Olajuwon. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Now here's Durant. He's got 5. Over James. Durant, no good.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
New York with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for your home team.
And both free throws good for Curry. So it's the Cavaliers now. Now Billups. Pass to McGrady. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Brown. Brown's got his 6th rebound on the night. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. Hands it from downtown. Thompson's got 5 points now this quarter.
You just get the feeling that whenever Klay rises up, he's going to make it.
Robinson sets a screen for Billups. Here's McGrady. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
New York with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Now here's Curry. He's got 8.
2 minutes.
Olajuwon inside. Guarded by Robinson. Outside for Curry. Clock at 4. Here's Durant. And again, it's New York.
And that's the shot that makes Kevin Durant. He's so special from the mid-range.
Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. To the middle. And Robinson in turn on the assist by Billups.
Assist goes to
Billups has got his 4th assist in this one. And here is Curry. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Steph with a great job there of finding the seam and just attacking the paint, trying to get as deep as possible. And he gets a little bit physical with him, but it'll pay off in free throw.
A different look now for Cleveland. Leonard, he's checked in for Robinson. Korver comes in for McGrady. And Thomas subbed in for Chauncey Billups. Now here's LeBron, and he uses the glass on the lane. James has got 4 points this quarter.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Here's Brown. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Pass to Martin to the inside. Here's Korver. Elijah with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Elijah does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Now here's Thompson. After LeBron James's miss, it's stolen by Martin. 1 second separating the shot clock in game. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the game.
Well, Kyle Korver at the line is lights out. And if there's guys on the floor you don't want to foul, Kyle Korver would be the one.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Duncan, he's checked in for LeBron. Kevin Durant comes in for Leonard. And Chauncey Billups is subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. Billups with the bucket.
Love a big man who can pass. Great instincts. Duncan finds the open man there for the bucket.
2 on the clock. And it's Durant laying it in. KD's got 9 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And so it's New York with a huge 30. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. Durant's gone 4 of 8 from the field. So with Duncan sitting on the bench. Here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. In the backcourt, it's Curry and Thompson. Brown out there with Elijah. And it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Thompson following the basket by Chauncey Billups. Here's Brown. New York again turning it over. And Cleveland making a change here. Leonard's checked in.
Number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
Here is Billups. This one for 3. The rebound by KD. And KD's got the ball here for New York. That's to Curry. Out to Thompson. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan.
On team ball.
So New York ends up going with the new
Substitution on the court.
And so it's New York with it. Hits the three-point line.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Now here's Billups. Here's Robinson. Over Robinson. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And so it's New York with it. Robinson a screen on Billups. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Over Billups. And good. As it just goes right down through the net.
There's a great pace to Gilgeous-Alexander's game. The mid-range fits well.
The 3 from Billups. It's rebounded by New York. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Leonard against Edwards. The kick out to Tatum. There's a screen by Robinson. Tatum's shot is off. Pass to Billups. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Off target from 3-point range. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
Inside, here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that vertical pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. outside Edwards. Robinson sets a screen for Edwards. That three off the mark. Duncan against Edwards. And that one's good. Duncan.
Duncan just too good around the rim. That's a cakewalk.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New York.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
Edwards, no good. Edwards gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. To the middle. And it's Martin missing. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Out to Edwards. Outside Tatum.
Robinson.
Here's the three. Kenyon Martin comes up with the rebound. And the Cavaliers with possession. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, New York. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and that one is good.
He's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. James, and the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for the
Free throw
team,
good, LeBron.
LeBron James.
The feel LeBron
At the line
has
for
for the
2.
game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
New York with the ball. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Out to Edwards. Lets it fly. And the jumper falls for him.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. A quarter-mile night dominant showing in front of a crowd that
This game really